After laying off half of its employees, Twitter also reportedly fired more than 4,400 contractual workers. Meta, on the other hand, cut 11,000 of its workforce, while at Amazon, 10,000 people had to go. Sadly, this slew of layoffs is not isolated to these multi-billion-dollar companies, as many other businesses around the world have had to do the same. To make matters worse, a lot of analysts are saying that another wave of layoffs is coming. It's no secret that the global economy is facing uncertain times. Businesses are struggling due to low consumer spending, no thanks to inflation and high interest rates. Unfortunately, these companies have resorted to the typical response in situations like this, which is to lay off some employees. Although, no one knows what the economy holds in the future. However, there are steps we can take to protect ourselves and remain valuable despite evolving needs in the marketplace. So, in today's video, I'll share with you 3 timeless skills I believe everyone should learn, whether you're an employee or an entrepreneur. These skills will help you maintain your competitive edge and achieve career longevity, irrespective of economic conditions. 1. How to learn. I'm starting with this because I believe it's the most important skill anyone can learn. It's like a cheat code for life, because with this skill, you can learn essentially anything. As history has shown us, changes in the economy are inevitable and consumer needs will continue to evolve. So, if you want lasting success in your professional or entrepreneurial career, you need to develop the ability to learn and adapt quickly. The alternative is to grapple with a ruthless marketplace where it's literally survival of the fittest. If you can't cope in a fast-changing work environment, you will struggle to keep your job. And if your business can't adapt to major sectoral changes, it may eventually go under, just like Kodak and Blockbuster. To give yourself a competitive edge in this ever-changing marketplace, you need to learn how to learn so you can develop your existing skills and acquire new ones. Guess what? You only need to learn the skill once, and you can use it for the rest of your life. It's like a lifetime subscription with a one-time payment. 2. How to sell. At a time when consumer spending is low, businesses need their top salespeople. And if you happen to be one of these superstars, you'll be an invaluable asset to your organization. Helping your employers generate revenue during an economic downturn means the last thing on their mind is letting you go. In addition, selling is a timeless and versatile skill. It doesn't matter the economic condition, value will always be created, and to exchange it with anyone, you have to be able to persuade them to buy. So, even in a future dominated by robots, sales skills will still be needed, and if you have it, you won't be short of opportunities. 3. How to leverage technology. Technology has played a huge role in the global economy over the years, and from the look of things, its adoption is set to rise even further. You only need to look at the rate of technological disruptions in the last few years. While you don't have to become an AI genius to future-proof yourself, you need to add some technological competencies to your toolkit of skills. In other words, you need to be able to leverage technology in some way to boost your chances of success in the new economy. Another way to prepare for a tech-driven future is to focus on developing skills that are difficult to replace by technology. Some of these are 1. Critical thinking, 2. Problem solving, 3. Creativity, and 4. Leadership. The robots are no longer coming, they are already here, and we can feel their presence all around us. The question is what you will do to remain relevant in a world where AI and automation are prevalent. If there is something extraordinary about humans, it's our ability to adapt to different situations. However, adapting to a new economy requires more than just our inherent abilities. It also requires our effort. To remain relevant in a constantly evolving economy, you have to stay ahead of the curve by following the trends and emerging technologies in your industry. This will help you prepare and make informed decisions on how best to maintain your competitive edge. Change is inevitable. Embracing it with a proactive mindset and a commitment to continuous learning is how you survive and thrive. Hope you found this video helpful. Don't forget to like it and subscribe to the channel for more. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.